Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field for Interleague Baseball. Lynn Classical from the Greater Boston League, entertaining Reading from the Middlesex League. Something's got to give. Both teams are undefeated. Classical 5-0, Reading 4-0. And this is a rare, very rare Saturday, and a very rare Saturday night, starting a little bit late. Babson and Emerson College played a doubleheader here before this. So we're going to try and beat the raindrops that's coming a little later on. Classical will have this one, and they're not looking forward to it, but Monday is the big one, like, as I call it. Thanksgiving in April. It'll be English and Classical here on Monday, here at Fraser Field. Teams have been here for a while. They watched the last inning or two of the Emerson-Babson game, and then they had to get ready themselves to get ready, so 6 o'clock becomes a little bit later. David Blanchard is the head guy for Reading. Mike Zukowski, longtime coach at Classical, former very good athlete, pitcher. John DeSaya on the mound for Classical. And Ben Wright, the right fielder, will be the first batter that he faces. So we're just about set for the first pitch here at Fraser Field. And I don't know who it is, but there's a football game, believe it or not, near the end of April, going on at Manning Field. Up and away for a ball. Linfield has brought a few fans. Reading has brought a few fans. High for ball 2. In for a strike. John DeSayer is a junior. They got a lot of these kids back next year, Classical. Popped up in the air. It bounced foul and stayed foul. Pitcher and catcher both going for it. They get in each other's way. It fell between them. So the count evens at 2. I look at right now, third shot, second, first, catcher, pitcher are all back next year. Down and in for a ball. And we got our first full count. Guzman, the catcher, was looking for the umpire to hand him a baseball. The umpire says, "It's right there, go get it." So the first payoff pitch of the game, up and coming. DeSaya to right. This down and in. Jacob Carter, the shortstop, is the hitter. In for a strike. Classical all white. Ready. Bright red jerseys with the white pants. Popped up to the left side. Long run for everybody. Left fielder Calls off the shortstop, Brady Warren. And Donnell Leon makes the play. One away. Nick Bartolini, the second baseman, is the hitter. They almost picked him off. Good move by DeSea. Wright was just about to take another step. If he did, he would have been a dead duck. He just got back. So he takes a little short lead now. He got a big jump. They're not going to get him. He got a huge jump. He didn't have that big a lead, but what a jump he got as DeSea was moving toward the plate. He was gone. Guzman had no chance to throw him out. So Redding has a runner in scoring position. Hit over third base for a base hit. That stolen base is going to give Redding the lead. Hustling in with a double is Bartolini. And just like that, Redding a walk on the stolen base. They grab a 1-0 lead, and they have a runner in scoring position, still with one out, for Dom Pucci, the third baseman. Solid shot to left. Easily got into second base. Nice stop by Guzman on the pitch in the turf. It was a beautiful day today. The sun was out. It was warm. Nice people walk around in shirt sleeves. Not so tonight. Hit to left coming on. Diving. Couldn't make the play. So Pucci gets a base hit. Great effort by Leon. He dove. Couldn't make the play. And we got first and third. This is Matt Walsh. Popped up. Brady Warren just on the edge of the outfield grass. Might have touched it. Makes the play for the second out. The DH, Thomas Fratto. He's hitting for the catcher. Ben Costa is the hitter. This is a big out for Classical, who runs at first and third. They've already given up a run. The runner again got a great jump. Guzman throws it off the second baseman. The run's going to score. I don't think they could have thrown him out. They were going to pick the throw. So the double steal pays off, and then the error moves him over to third. Missing wide for a ball. So I think Brady Warren was supposed to cut it off. The throw hit him down around the ankle. Deflected away. The run scored. The stolen base goes to third. Three and 0 the count to Fratto, the DH. In first strike, as you would expect, taken all the way. High and tight for ball 4. So first and third again with 2 outs. Colin Ensminger. Ensminger is the pitcher. He's already been staked to a 2-0 lead. He hasn't taken the mound yet. Slowly hit the third. They throw it away. They had it. They threw it wide at first base for the error. So Reading has got 1. Classical's giving them 2 more. Colin Murray is the 8th hitter in the inning. Waves at the first pitch. On the inside corner, first strike, good pitch. Down and away for a ball. The 1-2 pitch up and coming. Hit in the left field for a base hit. They send the runner. Now they hold him up. He went around, took the turn, they waved him and then said, hold up. So Reading bats around in the first inning. The leadoff hitter is on deck. Matt Ronine. The center fielder is the hitter. 3 on, 2 out. 3 runs in for Reading. Hit in the air to left field. Leon backing up. Now he moves a couple of steps to his left, makes the play. His second play in the inning. But Reading sends 9 to the plate. They get 3 base hits, a couple of errors. The double steal, and Reading has given Ensminger, their pitcher, a 3-cushion lead before he throws a pitch. So Classical's got a hole they got to dig themselves out of. It'll be Almani Medina, the second baseman, leading off. Kyle Durant will play center field and bat second. Hitting third and playing right field, Tyler Wilson. The shortstop, Brady Warren, hits fourth. Batting fifth and playing first base, Christian Spates. The catcher, Janelle Guzman, will hit number 6. Batting seventh and playing third base, Christian Figueroa. John DeSaya, the pitcher, will hit number 8. And bring up the tail end of the batting order. Batting ninth is the left fielder, Donnell Leon. So Edmunds can feel a little bit, if he had any butterflies going against 5-0, he's got to feel a little bit easy with a 3-0 cushion. But we got a lot of baseball left to play. Looking at parking lot at Main Field is jammed with that football game over there. I still don't know who that is, but it is football. And it's not a practice. They got fans there. We got some fans here. Classical brought some people. Reading brought some people on a Saturday night. Good little crowd here. In for a strike. Almani Medina, the second baseman. Low for a ball. Medina is a sophomore. We mentioned it. Fairly young team. Hit, solid shot. They back up, they bobble it and bobble it again. Medina will reach on the error. It was hit so hard when he bobbled it the first time, he probably had a chance, and then he bobbled it again, and Medina was on with the error. Cal Durant. In for a strike. Cal had one of those moments that you dream about playing sports. Second overtime, Thanksgiving Day against arch rival English, kicks the field goal to win the game. Can't do much better than that. Down and away for a ball. A lot of his family members have played here at Classical. That had a little bit of hook to it. Drops in for strike two. Chop to first. They make the play at second. Play goes 3-6 for the out at second. First baseman Murray, looked like he was going to go to first base with it, then all of a sudden realized, I remember there was a runner at first base. He stopped and made the play to the shortstop Carter. Tyler Wilson is the hitter. Last game here, Wilson outstanding on the mound. Threw a shutout, threw a no-hitter for 5 innings. Mercy rule kicked in, but he had a 5-inning no-hitter. In for a strike. Durant's getting a good-sized lead at first base. Dives back. He almost was going to take another step. He just dove back. Still gets that good-sized lead. He takes off, swing and a miss. They throw it down. He's got the stolen base. He got a great jump. So they matched the stolen base. Reading got with their leadoff hitter that wound up scoring the first run. Oh, and 2 the count. And classical right fielder Wilson. Solid shot right at the first baseman. You can't hit any better, but he didn't get a break. A foot or two either way, he's got a base hit and an RBI, and he hit it right at the first baseman Murray, who knocked it down and made the play. Brady Warren, the shortstop, is the hitter. Glasgow would love to get this run in. Started to pull the trigger and held up, it broke down and away. Hit right at the third baseman. So Durant reaches on the field of choice, makes it around to third, but he's stranded there. We finished an inning in this battle of the undefeateds here at Frazier Field. Reading leading Glasgow 3-0. We're back to the top of the order as we start the second inning. Reading batted around. Glasgow helped them with a couple of errors, a couple of walks. They put 3 on the board. Missing low for a ball. Ben Wright drew a walk leading off the ball game. Stole second and scored on Bartolini's double. Solid shot to right field. Way over the head of Wilson, all the way back to the warning track. He's going to be in with a stand-up triple. He's on for the second time. And for the second time, they have the leadoff hitter on base. He got all of that one. Solid shot over Tyler Wilson's head in right field. All the way to the warning track. Jacob Carter, flied out to left field. Wide for a ball. Pitching 2-0. Well, the fans still coming in. A nice little crowd here. Down and in for a ball. Nice stop by Guzman. At least momentarily keeps the runner at third. In for a strike. Again, as you would expect, taking all the way with the count 3-0. He draws a walk. So first and third for Reading with nobody out. Nick Bartolini ripped a double down the left field line for an RBI, and then came around to score. He was the back end of the double steal. Hit to short. They get 1. They don't get 2. They throw it away. The runner's going to keep going to third. He'll be in at third. So they got the force at second. They went for two. And the error puts the runner at third. First baseman Spates was down on the ground trying to stop the ball when it went by him. And that allowed the run, when it got by, he couldn't chase it. And that allowed the runner to go all the way to third. Popped up. Medina, the second baseman, right behind the second base bag, makes the play. Pucci had singled and scored his first trip. So 2 away. Matt Walsh, the left fielder. Pop to Brady Warren at shortstop in the first inning. Hit foul past third base. Warm-up action has been going on for a while in the Classical bullpen. High for a ball. Solid shot to left field for a base hit. A big 2-out single by the left fielder. So the error hurts. The second run comes in. The runner takes off. Easily in with a stolen base. Thomas Fratto, the DH, hitting for the catcher, drew a walk. High for a ball. So Redding batted 9 in the first inning. This is the 6th hitter in the second inning. Outs have been at a premium for Classical. The walk puts runners at first and second. Fourth walk given up by DeSay. That's going to bring a trip out to the mound for Mike Zukowski. Colin Ensminger reached on an error. His ground to the third was thrown away, and it cost Classical a run. We're going to get a new pitcher. Nico Ramirez will be on the mound. So Nico Ramirez will replace DeSay. He gives up the 5 runs, most of them unearned. Five hits, he walked 4. Up and away for a ball. Up and in for a ball. Ramirez, another junior. The only 2 seniors in the lineup are the center fielder Durant and the right fielder Wilson. In for a strike. A little funny motion by Ramirez. He kind of twirls the ball around and it went on the back end of his windup. In for a strike. So the automatic hit and run is on. The runners will be off with the pitch with the count 3-2, 2 outs. It's ball 4. So the bases are loaded for Colin Murray, who singles in the first inning. He'll be the 8th hitter. Hit foul off his foot. Haskell thought they were going to get the 3rd out. Missing for a ball. Swing and a miss. Count goes 1-2 to the Reading first baseman. The Reading Rockets. Down and in. Yeah, we got our first deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs in this inning. So deuces all over the place on the scoreboard. High and tight, and no place to put them. They got to come in with a pitch with the count 3-2. This is for ball 4. So Murray gets an easy RBI. Reading has matched their first inning with 3 more runs, and they matched their hitters because she'll be the 9th hitter. Matt Renane, the center fielder. High for a ball. So 3 consecutive walks. Gives Reading an easy run. Hit to 3rd. Figueroa finally gets the out that ends the inning. Reading puts 3 more on the board. They only got 1 base hit. 2 base hits, excuse me. The leadoff triple. 4 walks. 1 of the walks scored. 1 of the walks forced a run in. The other one scored on a fielder's choice. The RBI single by the left fielder Walsh. So Colin Ensminger has got 3 more to work with as he starts his 2nd inning of work. Glasgow have 4 hitters in the first inning. Reading has 18 in the first inning and a half. They batted around twice. Christian Spates, the first baseman, will be the hitter for the Rams. Hit solid to left field. Taking a few steps to his left, reaching over his shoulder, making a nice play, is Matt Walsh taking extra bases away from Spates. He hit that very well. And Walsh just went to his left and picked it. Curveball drops in for a strike. It had a little bit of a wrinkle to it. The fastball. So if he gets that curveball over, it's going to be a problem for Classical. They'll have to guess what's coming. Swing and a miss for strike three. Two away for Christian Figueroa. Hit just a lazy pop-up to the second baseman, a 1-2-3 inning, an easy 1-2-3 inning for Colin Ensminger. So Classical's down. Ensminger got his first strikeout. We played two here in this interleague battle at Frazier Field. Reading 6, Classical nothing. I sound like a broken record, but once again, the top of the order for Reading will start the third inning. Ben Wright will lead off for the third time in 3 innings. He walked and scored, tripled and scored. He's the right fielder for Reading. And Ramirez will start his first inning, come in relief for Desea. Waved at that pitch. 1-1. High for a ball. Low for a ball. 3-1 the count. It's a parade of walks for Reading. 2 in the first inning, 4 in the second inning. And now this makes number 7, leading off the third inning. Jacob Carter flied to left and walked. Wright is at first base. He's been on base 3 times, 2 walks and a triple. Down and in for a ball. They throw it down He had to dive back. He thought the ball went further than it went. He maybe going to try to go to second base, and then he realized Guzman had it, had to dive back at first base. Popped up behind third base. Nobody's going to get there. Wasn't really that high. Behind Figueroa, in front of Leon. The foul ball makes it 1-1. The runner takes off. Again, he got a great jump. No chance to get him. He was off before the pitcher released the ball. Second stolen base by Wright. Solid shot to first base. Big hop for Spates. He'll make the play. Carter hit it a ton. Spates made the play. 1 out. Wright moves over to third. And Nick Bartolini has been on base twice. Singled in a run and scored. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run. Hit to left. This should be deep enough. The run will score easily. So again, the walk hurts. Bartolini gets his second RBI. And it's now 7-0. That one dropped in on the inside corner for a strike. Looked like he pulled the string. Almost hit him. Yeah, duck out of the way. Big hop. It hit Spates right in the chest. And those lights you see, the fire department were out, maybe swinging through to check who was playing, but now the lights go on, they're going to have to go make a service. And we're blessed to have those guys in the city. They do a tremendous job. We can feel safe. Spates makes 2 plays in the inning. Reading slows down. They only send 5 to the plate. 4 to the plate, but they still score a run. And at the going into the bottom of the 3rd inning, it's 7-0 Reading. It'll be 8-9-1. We got lights all over the place. The fire department, the ambulance coming in from behind, left field. On the move. Hopefully, God bless everybody, will be fine wherever they're going. And it won't be serious like it was with the fires here in Lynn, Chestnut Street and Broadway and the one up in Pine Hill. God bless those people. We hope they got a GoFundMe page on Facebook if you want to donate to help those people get out of those difficult times. They had a night at the Knights of Columbus. We hope they get whatever help, relief, financial aid they need to get back on their feet. I can't imagine what it's like to lose everything, to wake up and find out you got nothing. Hit to short. They throw it away. Ramirez reaches on the error. He was winding up and throwing. He drew the first baseman off the bag. And Donnell Leon will be the hitter. Hit in the left field for a base hit. Leon goes the other way. So an error and a hit. Put 2 on for Classical. And it'll bring up Almani Medina, the leadoff hitter who reached on an error. Down and away for a ball. Solid shot to third. They'll step on third. He beat the throw to first. Medina reached on the fielder's choice, first and third. Curveball in for a strike to Kyle Durant, who reached on the fielder's choice in the first inning. In for strike 2. Waves at that pitch. The runner's going to try and score, and he does. The pitcher could have made the play. The runner was way off the bag. Medina was way off the bag at third. He didn't even look at him. He just threw the runner out at first. If he faked to first, he would have had Medina dead trying to score. But he threw it to first, and they were late, so Classical gets on the board. Chop foul. Tyler Wilson hit it right on the nose and hit it right at the first baseman. Way wide for a ball. That one drops in for a strike. Emlinger is a senior. They've got a few of them on the Reading Rocket baseball team. Down and away for a ball. Yeah, we got Deuces Wild again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Missed outside. Not by much, but it missed. And the count goes full. Swing and a miss. He gets Wilson. Looked like he took something off. So Classical gets on the board. They got it with the base hit and a couple of an error and an infield out. We played 3 here at Frazier Field in this interleague battle. 7-1 Reading over Classical. So we start the 4th inning. This will be the first time they don't have the leadoff hitter leading off the inning. They did it in the first 3. This will be Matt Walsh, who made a nice running catch in left field in the 2nd inning. That took extra bases away from Spates. He has popped up, singled in a run and scored, so he's 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Down and away for a ball. Hit in the air. Durant, long way over to left center field, makes the play. First time Reading hasn't got the leadoff hitter on base. Thomas Fratto has been on base twice, but he hasn't officially been up. He's walked twice. He's DHing for the catcher. Swing and a miss. Hit foul off to the left side. Over the pitcher's head. Medina looking to make the play. Great play by Medina. That's up the middle for a base hit. The second baseman way to his right, behind the bag, made the strong throw, and Fratto's a left-hand hitter. He got an extra step, but Medina makes a terrific defensive play. So 2 up, 2 down. The pitcher, Colin Ensminger, has reached on error and walked. Takes the pitch for a strike. Up and in for a ball. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for Durant. Reaches up and makes the play. Nice running catch. He made 2 nice plays in the inning. So Ramirez settles down, gets a 1-2-3 inning. First one for Classical. We're halfway through the ball game, going into the bottom of the 4th inning. 7-1, the Reading Rockets over the Classical Rams. And it will be 4, 5, and 6 for Classical in the bottom of the 4th. Brady Warren, Christian Spates, Janelle Guzman to face Colin Ensminger. It's a non-league battle, Middlesex against Greater Boston League. a rare Saturday night. We mentioned Emerson and Babson colleges played a doubleheader here beforehand. They rented out the place for the day. And I still don't know who, I will probably never know who the football teams are over on Manning Field. I keep wanting to say Manning Bowl after all the years and all the games I did there, but it's Manning Field. Brady Warren hit it right on the nose and hit it right to the third baseman. And he hits it foul off to the right side. Down and away for a ball. It broke nicely, but just broke down and away. 2-1 the count to the Rams shortstop. In for a strike, evens the count at 2. Solid shot to left field for a base hit. Long line of athletes in the Warren family. Brady, his sister was an outstanding pitcher for Classical. Father, quarterback for Lynn English, who went to a Super Bowl. Mother, an outstanding swimmer. You don't see that very often. You see athletic families, maybe father-son, father-daughter, but you don't see all 4 very good athletes all playing top-notch in the same family. That one breaks it on the inside corner. Spades hit it a ton into left center field. And the left fielder, Matt Walsh, made a nice running catch over the shoulder to take a hit away, maybe extra bases. Popped up. Foul ball. First baseman making the call and makes the catch. Colin Murray. One away for Janelle Guzman, the catcher. Down and away. Nice stop by the catcher, Ben Costa. Hit to third. They get one, that's all they'll get. Looked like it might have started a double play, but it kind of slowed down, and the throw to second was they had to pick it out of the turf. Guzman is at first base. Christian Figueroa just a little soft pop-up right to the shortstop. Excuse me, the second baseman. Swing and a miss. Down and in for a ball. The runner takes off. He's in easily. He slid, but he didn't have to. Got a good jump, got a good pitch to run on. Up and away, and catcher bobbled it momentarily. Didn't bother to throw it. So Guzman is at second base. Nice pitch on the corner for a strike. And again, we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Chops it foul in the direction of the Classical dugout. Swing and a miss, he gets him. So they leave a runner at second. They get their second base hit. Ensminger picks up his second strikeout. We've completed 4 here at Frazier Field. Reading still on top of Classical, 7-1. Eight, 9, and 1 for Reading as we start the 5th inning. They jumped on Classical. Classical was very gracious host. They gave him a few runs in the first 2 innings, 6-0. They made it 7-0 in the top of the 3rd. Classical going to run back when Reading gave one of the runs back. Bobby has singled, walked, and his walk got him an RBI. Came with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Hit in the air to center field. Durant almost in his steps, had to back up a step or 2. Three of the last 4 outs have been Durant's in center field. Matt Ronayne has flied to left and bounced to third into a fielder's choice. Just hung up inside as he took something off. Long halftime with that football game over in Manning Field. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Ronayne is the center fielder for Reading. Top of the order, Ben Wright on deck. Hit to the right side. Wilson drifting over into foul territory, makes the play. Nice job by Tyler Wilson. So up, 2 down. Ramirez has retired 7 in a row. Ben Wright walked and scored, tripled and scored, walked and scored. So he's 1 for 1 and scored 3 times. He's been on base all 3 times. This is 4th at bat, and we're in the 5th inning. Pretty good production from the leadoff hitter. with those 2 walks. He's stolen 2 bases to get himself in scoring position. Strike 3 call. I think he knew he was walking away. So back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. First strikeout for Classical pitching. Nine in a row retired by Ramirez. The last 3 in the 3rd, and he's retired the side in order in the 4th and 5th. We'll move into the bottom half of the 5th. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 for the Rams to face Colin Ensminger. Crowd has dwindled a little bit. They've actually moved back a little bit. They were all down front. Reading fans did the same thing. I can't see. I don't know if it might have started to rain. It's supposed to rain. So Nico Ramirez, the pitcher, will be the hitter. He came in relief in the 2nd inning. Those first 6 are charged to DeSea. Ramirez's run in the 3rd was unearned. Excuse me, it was earned with a walk, a stolen base, a ground out, and a fly ball. So he's given up 1 run, but he's now retired 9 in a row. Hit to short, big hop. Nice play by the shortstop on the run, made a good strong throw. 1 up, 1 down in the bottom of the 5th. Darnell Leon got the first base hit. And he wound up scoring the 1 run. Since then, Brady Warren got a leadoff single in the 2nd. That's been it. Down and away. A couple of errors have been the only other base runners for Classical. Wide for 3-0. So on 4 pitches, Leon's on for the 2nd time. Armani Medina, he's been on base twice. He reached on an error, reached on a fielder's choice. Solid shot into left center field for a base hit. Medina's on for the 3rd time. Two on, 1 out for Kyle Durant. Reached center fielder's choice. He got an RBI when he bounced the ball back to the mound. They would have had Leon, the base runner, dead. But they didn't even look at him. They threw the ball to first base and the run scored. In for a strike with the curveball. Late swing, hits it off the backstop. Just reached out and got a piece and tipped it to the pitcher. So the runners move up to second and third. Tyler Wilson hit a shot to the first baseman, picked for an out on the hop. Last time up, he struck out swinging. Down and away for a ball. Line shot up the middle. Safe at first base. Bertolini almost made a tremendous play. Pitcher bailed out, saving his life. Wilson gets a base hit and an RBI. Looked like it was going to be up the middle, 2 runs. Bertolini got to it, made a strong throw, and almost threw Wilson out. Freddie Warren hit it on the nose right at the third baseman and got a base hit. They let the runner go to second base. So it's second and third. Waves at the pitch. Good breaking ball by Ensminger. Chase that pitch. 1-2. And he gets him. Glasgow gets a run. They would have got 2, but a great play by the second baseman, Bartolini. Kept it in the infield, hit by Tyler Wilson. They get 2 hits in the inning. The walk came around to score. We played 5 full here at Frazier Field. It's Middlesex Reading 7, Greater Boston League Classical 2. Two, 3, and 4 for Reading as we start the 6th inning. Jacob Carter, the shortstop, is fly to left, walked, bounced out to the first baseman unassisted, so he's 0 for 2. Down and in for a ball. Low for a ball. Foul tip. He got his money's worth on that swing. He almost fell down. 7 walks given up by Classical. Two of them have scored. One of them forced in a run. A couple of errors have got Reading on the board. Chop foul. And the count goes full, 3-2. Ramirez was just about set to go. Carter stepped out. Chop foul again. We were just talking about how the weather settled down. It was a nice night. It looked like it was going to be cold, and all of a sudden, the wind has picked up, and it got to be a little bit chilly. I guess I should not have talked about it, because it's blowing right in our face. Chop foul again, long at bat by Jacob Carter. A lot of the fans have left. Hit deep to right, foul. A very long at bat by Jacob Carter. He's fouled off 4 or 5 pitches. Solid shot to right field. All the way to the warning track. In with a stand-up double. He just kept fouling off pitches. He finally got one that he took care of. And he drilled it deep to right. Nick Bartolini doubled in a run and scored. Reached on over and scored. Hit a sacrifice fly for an RBI. So he's 1 for 2 with 2 RBI and 2 runs scored. And that wind really picks up now. And the only dirt on the field is the pitcher's mound. It just blew it right by. And Bartolini had to step out. It was blowing right in his face. So it has dropped probably 20 or more degrees very quickly here. And unfortunately, it's blowing right to home plate, which is right in our face. Hit in the left center field. It's in for a base hit. He's in with a double. Back-to-back doubles, but the runner only goes to third. He took off. It's going to be a base hit. He's going to third. Then it looked like Durant was going to make a great catch. And he stopped and started to go back to second base. So the first double only gets to third base. So it's second and third with nobody out. But Don Pucci, the third baseman, singled and scored, popped up, grounded to first. Oscar brings the infield in. Down and away for a ball. Every once in a while that wind picks up and it is bitterly cold. Waves at that pitch. 1-2. Time was called because the ball was still in play behind the backstop. Now they got something blowing across the field. Everybody tried to pick it up. They couldn't pick it up. A piece of paper, I guess, just got blown away. The wind is really blowing strong. Chop to third. They hold the runner. Nice play by Figueroa. One away. Matt Walsh popped the shot, singled in a run and scored, flied to center field. 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. He made a nice running catch at left center field against Spates. Chop foul. Popped up. Brady Warren calls everybody off. Now he's going to chase it. That wind playing, it's blowing in from right field, blowing towards home plate. The ball was hit behind third base. The wind blew it back towards home plate, and he couldn't track it down. It winds up a foul ball. It just blew back. Looked like it had an easy play. And that wind picks up, and it is blowing, and again, it is cold. High for a ball. Some of the brave fans hanging around. Others have skipped out. Reaches for that, pops it up. Long run, Wilson can't get there. Walsh gets a base hit, his second RBI. Goes to second on the throw home. So it's second and third with one out. Thomas Fratto hitting for the catcher is walked and grounded to second. Swing and a miss. Solid shot to right field for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Into second with a double. Another 3-run inning. The pitcher, Ensminger, hits it foul past third base. Reached on an error, walk, fly to center field. Yeah, but the scoreboard was off a run. Over his head to the backstop. The wild pitch puts the runner at third. And here comes the rain. We knew it was going to come. And here it comes, and everybody bailing out. All of a sudden, that wind was blowing. It got ice cold, and now it's spraying all over Frazier Field, and you can see everybody just jump up and run for the parking lot. Down and away for a ball. We knew it was supposed to come. We were hoping we'd miss it. Three and one. Another walk. There's been a few for Reading tonight. Calamari singled, walked, getting an RBI with the bases loaded, flied to center field. So first and third with one out. Another 3-run inning for Reading, their third of the night. In for a strike. And that rain has slowed up a little bit. Boy, it just blew across the diamond. And you can see the water quickly going from right to left. It slowed down a little bit now, but the wind is still strong. Hit to left field. In for a base hit. Eighth hitter in the inning, Matt Roney has flied up to left, hitting the fielder's choice and flied to right. Hit in the left field for a base hit. They hold the runner at third. Leon got to it quickly. So the bases are loaded with one out. If the runner at third scores, Classical would have to score. This could possibly be the last inning if Classical doesn't score. Top of the order, Ben Wright walked and scored, tripled and scored, walked and scored. Last time he was called on strikes. Hit to short. They get one. They get two, they get the double play, and we're going to go to 7 innings. He hit it well up the middle. Warren made a nice play. So the double play turned by Classical will not turn into a mercy rule. So it's 11-2 going into the bottom of the 6th inning, and it will be 5, 6, and 7 for Classical. The new pitcher, Brian Benecke, will take the mound for Reading. So Eminger goes 5, gives up the 2 runs that were earned. Four hits, struck out 4, walked 1. So his night is over. And the rain is spraying heavily across the diamond. Five, 6, and 7 for Classical as we start the bottom of the 6th. So the day was perfect, sunny, it was nice, short sleeve shirts. We got here, it got to be a little bit chilly. We thought it was going to be really cold, and then it kind of warmed up a little bit. It was nice, it was bearable here, and then all of a sudden that wind picked up, and then that quick burst of water, the rain flying across the field, scattered everybody. And now that ice cold wind has sent a lot of people home. With the rain, the umpire is going to hold it up. So let's see what they do. So it's 11-2 Reading. No outs. 1-1 on the batter. And let's see what they do here. So they didn't hold it up. They called it. Reading is going to win the game. Reading will go to 5-0. Classical will drop to 5-1. Reading had 3 runs in the first inning. A walk, a double steal, an error. Gave them a 3-run cushion, and that started them off. They wound up scoring 11 in the game. They got 3 more in the second inning. A leadoff triple, an error, an RBI single, 3 consecutive walks, got them 3 more. They got a run in the 4th, a walk, a stolen base, a ground out, a fly ball, made it 7. Classical got a run in the bottom of the inning, a single by Leon. He went to 3rd on the infield out, scored on the bounce back to the pitcher by Kyle Durant for the RBI, made it 7-1. Classical made it 7-2 in the 4th. A leadoff walk to Leon, a base hit by Medina, an infield out, and then a single by Wilson. A great play by Bartolini, the second baseman, held it to a single, got the 1 run in to make it 7-2, and then Reading erupted for 4 in the top of the 6th, back-to-back doubles, an RBI single, another 2 RBI double, an RBI single, and it was 11-2, and then the rain came back again, started to really blow across, and it became bitterly, bitterly cold, and the umpires just said, I think we've had enough, let's call it. So that'll do it. Medina was on base 3 times with a hit. Wilson had an RBI single. Warren had a single. Ramirez, reached on an error. Leon got the first hit, 1 of 4 that Classical got. He singled and scored, walked and scored, and he made a nice play in left field. So that's it. Classical will lose for the first time. They'll try to get back on the winning edge when they come back here on Monday and take on arch rival English. Reading will stay perfect. They go to 5-0. Classical drops to 5-1. 11-2 Reading over Classical. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.